Hi there birdies, welcome back to the Sunny Virgo. So today we have something really special because we're doing some random questions reading. So I have my little box of questions here. Some of you may already know it from the live. I have over 100 questions over here. We're going to pull one little paper with the message you most need to hear or the question that you most need to get an answer to, I guess. And we're going to answer it and we're going to see what shows up. We have a bunch of different topics over there. So definitely check out each of your individual placements because there are going to be different questions. There are going to be different messages for you for your life. Okay. So I'm really excited for this. If you're ready, let's get into it. Hi there, Taurus. Welcome to your reading. So your little paper is what do they say to their friends and family? So let's figure it out. Keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everyone, but let's see. What do we have for you? So what do they say to their friends and family about the two of you? About you specifically, about the connection, let's say. For Taurus. Ooh, we have reconciliation coming through right up. We have chemistry. I'm hearing I can't find no one better. So there's this thing of like, I feel like, obviously with the reconciliation, this seems to be like someone from the past. So I do feel like they do talk about like reconciling with you. They do desire that with you. And there's really this energy of there's no one like Taurus. There's no one like I've never felt like that before again. I can't find that feeling again. There is no one that makes me feel that way. The way that Taurus made me feel in the past. And so I really feel like if they haven't reached out to you yet, I feel like they are very close to do so. I also feel like, to be honest, their family may not be the most supportive of that. I feel like their friends are kind of whatever. They're not really like thinking too much about that. They may be quite supportive actually, but their family, there's something here around them not being very supportive or them thinking that they're being foolish, and that they should be a bit more careful about that. But I to be honest, I don't think that they're listening to any of that. But yeah, I feel like this person is very stubborn. So I feel like they're just, I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna be in my own path. I know what I want and I know I'm gonna get it. And I know I won't give up until I get it. You know? Sorry about my voice, actually. I'm a little sick, so just keep that in mind. But we do have two of wands, the sun. Oopsie. We have the 9 of pentacles, the 2 of pentacles. Let's get one more, and then we'll actually do a little something. All right. So we also have Queen of Swords and Queen of Pentacles. And now I kind of want to see, like, what are their friends and family saying in return? So what about their friends? How are their friends? What do they think about this? Their friends. We have the King of Wands. Yeah, nice. What about family? We did get the 10 of Wands and the 9 of Swords, so I'll keep that in mind. But can we get one, please? About their family. What is their family saying? Alright. Oh, interesting. Queen and King ones. But we do have this 5 of Pentacles as well. So yeah, I do feel like, let's get started there. I do feel like they're friends. We also had Judgment, bottom of the deck. So their friends are like, yeah, you go, dude. Like, whatever you want to do, just do it. And I feel like they're really supportive of this person and whatever they feel like doing. They just want the best for them in the end. And if the best is you, then they're really supportive of them getting you. However, when it comes to their family, I also feel like their friends could be giving like advice on how to win you back or how to start up communication with you, how-tos, you know? I feel like they're really supportive and try to help in that process. However, their family with this Queen of Wands and the 5 of Pentacles, they're not very hopeful that this is actually going to work. I feel like they, to be honest, I'm getting this little thing of, oh, but you can do so much better. To be honest, there's a bit of that thing. You can do so much better. Like, what does Taurus have, really, that you can't really move on, and you want them back. And I feel like sometimes with this Two of Pentacles, I feel like it's related with that. To be honest, it could be specifically a mother figure or a female figure that it's really important to them. And I feel like their family is encouraging this person, or this particular person is encouraging them to be independent, do their thing, and not really think too much about you. I really feel like they think that it's just a phase. It's just, oh, you're just missing Taurus. Oh, it's just part of the healing process. Forget about it. Just move on. And to be honest, I don't think it is. I really feel like this person does want you back. I do feel like they have genuine feelings for you. They do admire you a lot. We have Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. They do have you a little bit on a pedestal, but they see you as someone so independent. You know what you want, and I also feel like you could have grown a lot since the separation, and I feel like they see that. I feel like you may have become very, maybe even detached. They may think that you, and probably, maybe that's why, that's true, but they may think that you don't really want to do anything with them and that you're really protective of yourself. That's also why they hesitate a little bit, but they do see you as someone very independent, very courageous, someone that is very, it's like you know how to stand up for yourself and where to put boundaries, but you also know how to give and how to be compassionate and how to be there for people, and they just, it's like you're all of it. You're all of it. Especially with the Sun card, they are so happy with you, and I feel like they look at the memories from the two of you with such fondness, and they have been daydreaming a lot about you. They have been reminiscing a lot on this, and especially with the chemistry card, especially dates, they reminisce on those dates on and on and on and on, and they really would like to have that energy again, and they want to have it with you. I really feel like they may have been trying to look for that energy somewhere else, maybe even with this past life relationship. Maybe there was even like a third party or something, and I don't think it worked. I feel like it was just big failure, and they're pulling back from that energy. They could have also been not necessarily in a player energy, but just like looking at options, but no one really compares to you. And so I really feel that this person is totally like into you. They haven't forgotten about you at all, and they really want to have you. And it's not in a way of like, it's not in a possessive way. It's not in a, I don't know, like being able to say that, oh, I have Taurus, it is coming from a pure, genuine place of admiration and love. And more than love, we do have the Queen of Cups here, so there's definitely that energy of them loving you, but I do feel like they want to be part of your life, and at the very least, they would love to be a friend. They would love to be able to be someone that you can count on. That is what they're striving for. That is what they want at the very least. And I feel like their family is even like, don't do that. Just don't. That is not going to work. And their friends are totally supportive. Again, they are trying to make up a plan and trying to figure out what is the best way to approach you. And they do talk, especially with their friends, about that. And they try to figure that thing out, but they just say so many great things. All of these things that I was saying, like how independent you are and how you have grown and da-da-da-da-da. That is what they say. That is what they comment with these people. And I really feel like they show a very vulnerable and romantic side with these people, about you, that perhaps they didn't even show to you. Or if they did, it was very like, they were always, I don't know, I get this thing of like, they were always very distant from that energy, in the sense of if there were other people around, maybe they were really cold and really detached, and maybe if they did show that energy, it was just like the two of you, but I really feel like that is changing, and I feel like their friends could even be quite surprised that they have this type of energy, or that they are willing to show this type of energy, because I feel like they really were very detached in the past, and very, not necessarily like not romantic, but we're not vulnerable. But I do feel like this person has never talked about you in the same way that they are talking now. I feel like they would keep things very casual and just like, have anything to do with it, so you don't need to know. But now they really need to talk to these people and get advice, because they're longing for you. And they just want you so bad. So, yeah. Let's pull here some messages and kind of figure out what they're kind of saying about you. Look at that. This flipped. Every time we touch, you make me feel alive. So in this case, every time we touch, Taurus makes me feel alive. And I do feel like there's definitely this thing of, I don't know, like intimacy. It's like they cannot have that type of intimacy with anyone like they had with you. And it's not just like physical intimacy. I do feel like it is about connection. I keep getting dates, like going out and just having fun. That is the thing that they reminisce so much on. And they may have tried to do that with other people, but it just doesn't work. It just doesn't make sense, and so that's something that they definitely talk about with their friends and family. Again, I feel like with their family at this point, they're just kind of over it. They just don't talk. But with their friends, they do talk a lot about that. Your voice is my favorite melody. So again, these are all things that this person is saying about you. I can see you with anyone else. Yeah. And I feel like they kind of get scared about that, because they do see that growth, and they do see how amazing you are, and the independence, the courage, just the way you shine, just who you are. Oh, I love your wits. Yeah. Like who you are as a person, they see all of that, and I really feel like they know that you probably have a lot of suitors, and they don't want to, I don't know, it's like they want to fight the competition. And I feel like that is something that they're really afraid, is like, am I really good enough to fight that competition? And I really feel like their friends are like hyping them up, like, oh yeah, you can totally do that, like you're so much better than anyone else out there in the world, and Taurus is definitely going to give you another shot. I really feel like their friends are super supportive, but they definitely talk about these fears of like you having someone else, or you not wanting them back. I want to build a home with Taurus in this case. They really, oh, look at that. Yeah, I love your words. I really feel like, I don't know what happened here between the two, but I feel like right now, there is such a future-oriented energy, in a sense of like, I want a home, whatever that is, a physical home. I want a family. I want dogs. I want pets. I want us to be together and create something together. And I feel like in the past, that may have been very distant, where they really didn't talk about these things. If not with you, they definitely didn't talk about that with family nor friends. But now they are talking about that. They're really super emotional and super vulnerable at this moment when talking about you. Our love is intimidating. They definitely feel like they cannot measure up, and they cannot give you what you deserve. Look at that. You're incredibly beautiful. I know every time I look at you, yeah. There's that thing. You're so freaking awesome. They definitely talk about that. I even feel like some of their friends could be like, oh yeah, sure. Like, for sure, I've seen Taurus. Like, if you don't snatch Taurus, I'm gonna try my shot. So that's why I also feel like they get a little jealous. I hope you're happy. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I hope you're happy with him, her. I really feel like they think that you have someone. I need space. Because, like, at the same time, they don't think that they're ready to give you what you deserve. But they also feel like their time is running out. So, what do? I don't know. I'm confused. Oh my god. I'm freaking out. And I feel like they really get very anxious and very stressed over you. I will never love another like I love you. Wow. And we have, you're everything I've always wanted. See, like, no one freaking compares to you. I've tried to move on so many times, but I always come back to you. So I feel like this is especially them justifying themselves to their family. Because I really feel like their family is just like, move on, bro. It's like, forget about Taurus. But they're just like, I can't. I've tried. I can't. And I really want this. But at the same time, there's this big feeling of like not feeling worthy of you, not feeling like they're enough. But they want you. So they're really trying to cook up something here with their friends. So again, I wouldn't be surprised if you would receive like a text or even a call, trying to meet up and trying to talk about things. I do feel like at the very least they're just going to apologize and to just trying to make things right and give you give you the possibility to have them in your life if you choose to have them. At the same time, I feel like they're not going to force it too much. They do want to fight for you, but if they feel like you're totally like, I don't want you in my life, I don't think they're going to push it. But they do want to be in your life in some way, even if it's just as a friend. I really feel like they're serious about that. So, yeah. That is it, Taurus. I hope it helped. I hope it resonated and it brought a little bit of insight into the situation. If it did, don't forget to smash the like button for me and to subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you here. Don't forget to check out my other channel, the Bird's Nest Tarot, and you can also check the link below for private readings in case you're interested in that. So, I love you very much, I wish you the best, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.